Look, I think, look, our philosophy's been it's really about, with these kids that come into your program, it's just basically teaching the fundamentals of the game, and that's been our focus all the way through. And in my 3 years in charge, so and you just continue to develop that aspect of their game, and this is where they're at. And they've got a long way to go. And there's going to be guys that come out of this program and going to get drafted, but they've still got a long way to go with their footy. And I think we address the fundamentals really strongly. And our group have been terrific in embracing that side of it and understanding they've still got a lot of development to go. And I think the way they've embraced that part of our coaching philosophy has allowed them to get to this point. So I think that's a reward for their attitude to embrace that side of the game. So I think it's, as I said before, it's a real reward now for that sort of attitude. So which is great.
Yeah, and I think certainly our group, something we focused on, the players focused on heavily, and we're lucky enough we've got Lenny Hayes, who's a bit of a mentor to our group, and one of the things he said to our guys quite a few weeks ago, that team success then breeds individual success. It can be hard for some guys, especially the guys who come back from Metro, and maybe you've got AFL player managers and whatever sniffing around to get a bit focused on what's happening for them and what might be the reward for them in a couple of months. But certainly to the credit of our group, and they've been able to focus on the team aspect. And the important part, part of the development, actually playing in these finals it's given our guys 3-4 weeks more opportunity, especially those guys who are sort of borderline of possibly getting to the next level. It's given them that extra exposure to promote themselves and the way they play, and give themselves more of an opportunity to get to that next level. So we really focused on that rather than getting to this weekend and winning the premiership. It was more about an extra week, an extra 2 weeks, an extra 3 weeks for those guys to promote themselves, and the reward for that has been that we're obviously in this position now.